Top of the morning, we at it again. God has blessed us with another day, and He continues to bless us with His word because He says His word will never fade. So today we are in Matthew 5, verse 5, and it reads like this: Blessed are the humble, for they will inherit the earth. And this is Christ on the Mount, right? They call this the Sermon on the Mount. And on the Sermon on the Mount, He's talking to the crowds, He's talking to His disciples, right? And contrary to what was going on at the time, which was the Pharisees, the Sadducees, all these leaders in this area, they were so pressed on keeping the law, right? Following the law. Don't do this, don't do that. I'm talking about dietary laws, beard length laws, and things like this. And they thought that this could honor God and could create, I guess, a sanctification or a holiness towards God. But the thing that God was telling them was that you follow all these laws, but your heart is far away from me. You look down on people. You thinking you're self-righteous. You have no love for mankind, for just the things that I have created, the things that I really value, the poor, the sick. You just want to follow these laws, but your heart is far away from me, right? So He's telling them, He says, blessed are the humble, for they will inherit the earth. And he's trying to express that it isn't so much following these laws, right? You ought to follow the will of God, but you need to have a heart, right? You need to have a heart of compassion. You need to have a heart of just love for Christ and for people, right? So the difference is, it ain't what you do on the outside, it's what's going on the inside. And He's telling these people, humble yourselves, right? You got to humble yourselves, all of us, right? And this humble spirit isn't one that is somebody that's just out here getting all this money, right? And blowing all this money and stunting and all this. No, it's not. That ain't being humble, right? And it's also a humbleness of just, you know what? I might got it like that, but it ain't no need for me to flex. You know what I'm saying? That's a humbleness too, right? But this humbleness right here, right, is submitting your will for God, right? That means the way that you move and the things that you value, right, that is contrary to the will of God, you got to submit to that. And it often says in the scriptures that if you submit yourself before the Lord, right, if you humble yourself before the Lord, He will elevate you, right? So let that come through Christ. I implore you, let it come through your worship of God for you to be exalted. And that's true humility, just submitting yourself for the will of God, for the work of God.